Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I have this little frame, and I'm going to decoupage on some sewing patterns. So I'm just going to get started. I thought I had more of this paper, but I think I can just make this fit. That'll definitely work. So let me just grab my decoupage gel and my Shortstop brush. Y'all know I love my Shortstop brush. If you're new to me, this is the Turquoise Iris Shortstop brush. You can get it on the Paint Pixie website. There is a link in the description of this video on how to get it. It's my, I think I'm gonna say it's my favorite brush. I love the Pro Wash brush too, but I think this Shortstop is my fave. All right, so let me take the thickest part of this. I think I want that edge in there. I like the little scissors on there too. I don't know. What I love about the gel medium is that you can pick up even tissue and move it around. So this has a little bit of a height difference here. So once that's dry, I will probably just stick my nail in there to make it lay flat. Actually, I'm gonna just kind of do that right now. And it's okay with me if I have little rips and tears. There's going to be wax over this whole thing too, so. Just give a little refresher here. Now let me take this piece. Move it over just a touch here. I'm going to put an entire coat of this gel medium on top just to make sure it's really, really stuck. I'm going to dry it and then I will sand off the edges and I will be back after I do that. Okay, so this is all dry. And you see I've got this little melt pot over here and these are just... This is just beeswax in here. That's all that's in here. And I'm just going to take, you want a natural bristle brush that you don't mind getting wax all over. These are different from the brushes that I use for encaustic work. This is just beeswax. And actually you can just let this dry on here and use it again. So I am just going to paint this beeswax. You can see it dries really, really fast too. And this is going to create a really beautiful surface on top of this sewing pattern. So what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to fuse this on. So it's basically heating it up again. I want to make sure, and you can really mess around with where you want it to be thick, where you want it to be thin. I will make sure I have a link in the description below for this beeswax as well. Okay, I think that's good. So I have my heat gun here. I'm going to put it on low heat. I'm going to infuse this. You'll see it heat up again. And then you can kind of move the wax around too. Okay, so I have printed on a piece of transparency plastic. So you can buy this at Amazon. I've seen it at Target before. It's just the transparencies that we're used to, that our teachers used to put, if you're my age anyways, that our teacher used to put up in class, right? So it's the exact same thing, but you need to print on it with a laser printer. Otherwise, it won't stick to the transparency. I'm going to heat this up. It's pretty molten right now. And I'm just pressing it down. May need to snip it on there, but we'll see. Probably gonna have to cut that there because there is a height difference. Okay, I'm just going to heat it up again. This time in parts. And it's pretty hot. I'm just going to grab my bone folder and burnish it with my bone folder. The bottom again, heat it up. And you saw me heat up the top. I'm going to do that again with both pieces here. Got a little sticky on there. Just had a little piece sticking up. I don't know. Probably cut it wonky or something. So I'm just really burnishing it well. I'm going to take my bone folder. And press it into that little height difference there. Okay, and I'm going to heat this whole thing up. I'm not going to get super close because I don't want to burn the transparency. But basically what I'm doing is I'm burnishing it into the wax. Or I'm fusing it into the wax, excuse me. That's what I meant to say. Okay. And so I'm going to let this dry, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more coat on top. And then you can always take your heat gun and kind of blow the wax around so you can reveal some of the things that are underneath and, you know, kind of mute them out with the darker, you know, with the drying of the wax. So let me heat my wax up again and I'll be back. Okay, so I heated up my wax again. I'm just going to brush it right over. Okay, and now I'm going to fuse this. I don't want to see some of those brush strokes I made. So you can just blow them right out. All right, I'm going to let that dry and see what it looks like. And I'm thinking about adding a word over here. I wanted to do play, but I don't have all the letters. So I thought share would be cute. I'm not sure if I like it with the Scrabble letters. Maybe I will. That's kind of cute. Maybe I'll outline them with ink. So I'm just using the archival. So it's permanent. I like that a little bit better. It kind of makes it pop off. Yeah. Okay, so I outlined all of the letters. And so these are going to sit right into the wax. And I think what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of new wax underneath. So, pardon my arm here. I got the brush with fresh hot wax on it. And that will act like glue. I'm going to do that for each letter. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of fuse this a little bit because I got a little wax on the sides, so. I got a little wax on top of that letter there, and I actually think it looks kind of fun, so I'm going to go ahead and add wax to all of them. And that'll just lend itself to the whole. That's Bob Ross's happy accident right there, right? Lends itself to the whole composition. So I think that's kind of fun. Let me just quickly fuse it. All right, so this is done, and I think it turned out really, really cute. The only other thing I might consider doing is just adding a little wax. Yep, I think I will. Or adding a little ink, I mean, on the wax. This is permanent ink, so it should stick just fine. And you can always fuse this in too. Just to make sure it'll stay forever and ever. So let me just do that. I'm gonna go low heat. Okay, I really think it's so cute. And that's it for this week. Please visit me at janebelanteart.com, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Hope you enjoyed it.